YouTube, what's going on? Juniio here, back again with another viewer request reaction video. Just did the 500 subscriber special yesterday, so I'm gonna do another popular or highly requested band just for fun. You know what? Because I like you guys, kind of. You know, so as you probably saw by the title, we're gonna be reacting to Dream Theater. And the song I've chosen today is the shortest song at around 13 or so minutes. So, and it's called The Glass Prison. And it's been requested from a guy by the name of Berkey Feliz. Anyways, I'm excited. I mean, the first Dream Theater song I wasn't super thrilled with, but so many of you guys have assured me that this is not their typical sound. They do so much better. So I'm just gonna give it another one a shot. Apparently this was from their 2002 album. Most people would like me to react to things that they released in the 90s, but you know what, this is the one that I'm going to do today. And if it does well, if this video does well, maybe I'll do another Dream Theater song at some point. I'll do Octavarium, I'm sure. Everybody follow Berkey Feliz's example. Leave suggestions in the comments down below. I guess we'll hop right into it. I don't really know much of the song. Apparently it could be about detailing the struggle that the drummer has with alcoholism. You guys have assured me that Dream Theater's instrumental prowess is unmatched, so I'm looking forward to mostly just the instrumental of this song. Apparently they're extremely talented individuals, so I mean, it's already sounding promising, liking it. Yep. Oh, you got me. Pinch harmonic there. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Liking this. Yeah. Okay. Sorry to pause it so soon, but man, this switch up, this instrumental, loving it. It started off, you know, very prog in nature, of course, with the very weird time signatures, polyrhythmic drummings, whatever, like the weird synth instruments kind of taking the lead in the background there. But then it switched up into this heavy, dirty metal. I'm really digging it, you know? It's got a nice groove to it, got a good chunky riff. So, yeah. Woo! When's the singing coming in? Is it happening? There we go. Okay. Wasn't sure what I was gonna think of the vocals coming in, and when they first started off, I was not sold, but I think they're starting to grow on me. It looks like the song's kind of broken up into a few different parts, I guess representing steps in the AA 12-step program. So the first one's labeled Reflection, and it just looks like he's reminiscing, I guess detailing his awareness of how trapped he is by this addiction of his. You know, lines like, dominating, invincible, blackout, loss of control, senses tattered and torn. It's just kind of detailing the absolutely kind of grueling nature that a lot of people don't probably realize. I mean, it's not something I can ever comprehend because it's something that I've gone through personally, right? But it's kind of painting a picture of emotions through lyrics and music, The aggressive, dark nature of the song probably reflecting the turbulent turmoil taking place within his own heart, if I can be so poetic. I like the panning that they've done to the vocals here to kind of make it seem like the voice is spinning around and around in his head. Not a huge fan of the chorus filter that they've kind of thrown on top. It seems a little excessive, or I feel like they could have done something a bit different, a bit spookier perhaps. But overall it's fine, I guess. Yeah, it's there. Instrumentation has switched up again. The vocals have changed again. It seems to suit it a lot better. Yeah, So now it seems like, the identity of this mysterious glass prison is finally revealed. Crawling into my glass prison, a place where no one knows, my secret lonely world begins. So much safer here, a place where I can go to forget about my daily sins. The glass prison, probably the bottle of whatever, liquor, alcohol, he's decided to lose himself in. Place where he can forget about his daily sins. This is where he can forget about whatever, is troubling him. The fact that he's an alcoholic, perhaps, or just whatever it is, Falling into nocturnal bliss again, chasing a long-lost friend I no longer can control. I mean, look, I don't, again, like I said, I don't have a lot of experience with drinking or alcoholism or whatever, but I imagine that people do it for different reasons. One of them could be chasing the feeling of, insert here, whatever, like how things used to be, or, chasing sadness, or chasing it away, or allowing themselves to be consumed by it, or, whatever it is. However, quickly it spirals out of control. And they perhaps feel like, now they're stuck, and they just have to keep doing it, and they're just kind of sitting there waiting for this hopelessness to end. But maybe you gotta be proactive about it. You can't just sit there and wait. Ooh. Hear those drums? Okay. Got the police sirens in the background there. Maybe he's getting pulled over for drunk driving or public intoxication. It's a little cheesy, but you know, I ain't gonna hate. I do similar things. You know, we'll just leave it at that. It's fine. The drums though. The drums are nice. Also, this like the crazy keys, whatever it is. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, sorry, I'll rewind it. But anybody else get kind of like early Slipknot vibes from that section right there? You got kind of the heavy chugging riff with the kind of straightforward drums. I mean, the drums could be a bit crazier, but then you have like the turntable samples and then these weird other kind of noises kind of played over top. Kind of weird schizophrenic skittering sounds. Very reminiscent of early Slipknot, which is, of course, not a bad thing, because I love Slipknot, so. Oh, got me.
Desperate, crawling on my knees, begging God to please stop the insanity. I'm trying to stop wallowing in my self-pity.
I really like that verse. That was a nice verse. The kind of deeper gang vocals of the run, fight, cry. You know, very epic, and then you have him kind of elaborating on each of those words. Then it switches, he goes up real high, I guess from the point of somebody else. We've been waiting for you, my friend. The writing's been on the wall. All it takes is a little faith. You know, you're the same as us all. Now, is that from the perspective as somebody who's trying to help? Or is it from the perspective of somebody who's in the same place saying, you ain't no different than any of us, pal. You know, who are you to think you're better than us and trying to get better? You know, and then, of course, there's always going to be people like that who try to drag you down and doubt you because they don't want to look at themselves and take responsibility for their own actions. They'd rather think that you know, they're stuck there, and everybody who's like this is stuck there. It's kind of out of their control. And as soon as they see somebody kind of taking their own fate in their own hands, they try to tear them down. Another line I thought was quite interesting was the "stop wallowing in my own self-pity." That hits home pretty hard. I can definitely understand the feeling of being addicted to self-inflicted pity and misery and whatever negative emotion it is. But all, you know, despite the fact that it's negative, you also feed off of it because it makes you feel something, and it's just this energy that you can like thrive on. Probably not the healthiest thing to do. It's definitely not the healthiest thing to do, but that one is, yeah, that's just a personal issue. Sometimes it's not as easy as just kind of letting it all go. Sometimes it takes some time, you know, and you just have to let time do its thing and see what happens, which it completely contradicts the previous point I had about taking your fate into your own hands. But perhaps the way I kind of look at it is, you know, sometimes you can't control how you feel. Even if you can't change your emotions, you can change how you act out through them, how you take that energy that you're kind of feeding off of this self-inflicted pain, how you choose to channel, yeah, that energy, you know, do something productive with it, or you know, whatever it is. Anyways, I'm rambling way too much.
I can't break out this prison all alone. I'm drowning and I'm hopeless on my own.
Oh, see, it's switching up again. Okay, so I enjoyed that little section there, that verse there. Very schizophrenic feeling to it with the different inflections, tones, and of course the panning of all the different lines coming from different directions. Really kind of gives a sense of a lot of conflicting voices within one's own self. But I guess all trying to steer the person towards the same purpose. See this part. That third line of the chorus there is so polyrhythmic, I can't even comprehend it. Even with all of my seasons of Rick and Morty that I watch constantly, my IQ's still not high enough. I need to consume more Richard and Mortimer media to comprehend Dream Theater's instrumental patterns. But the point I really wanted to make was, I wonder who he's talking to here. Help me, save me, heal me. Is he talking to the rest of the band? Is he talking? Is it kind of just a general, like, I can't do this on my own. I need your help. I need somebody's help. Somebody please recognize the fact that I'm not okay. Help me break through. I'm almost there. I can like almost reach the other side, but I need that last little bit of help. Nothing wrong with asking for help, you know? Sometimes people think you gotta just tough it out like a man and just endure and deal with it yourself. But you know, nothing wrong with confiding in somebody or asking for help from someone that you trust. Maybe I should follow my own advice on that. But you know, I'm just saying, I don't need to practice what I preach. I'm just talking nonsense in front of a GoPro. Well, who are you to take anything that I say seriously? Oh. Ooh. What's up, Tool? What you got? What is that? Is that just a keyboard? What is that? Like that a lot. That the dueling solo between a traditional electric guitar and a, I guess, keyboard played synth, perhaps. I mean, I don't know exactly what that was. Someone enlightened me. It's crazy. Oh, yikes. Okay. Okay, before we end off the song, I kind of see what people are saying when they're talking about how the instruments and the the other band members are really the star of the show here when it comes to Dream Theater. It even seems like even in the mixing process, a lot more attention was paid to the mixing of the instruments and the different tracks and the layers and the panning of all that, more so than the vocals. I mean, the vocals sound good, but there's just so much attention to detail when it comes to the intricacy and the balance of the instrumentation behind the vocals. It's almost like the instruments are telling the story itself, and the vocals are just there, just kind of like as like a helping hand, like, you know, if you don't get it, this is what the song's about. I mean, I appreciate the vocals because that's usually my favorite part about any music, is like the singer and stuff. So yeah, cool. Let's finish off the song, guys. I like the vocal delivery actually in that last verse, probably better than the entire rest of the song. I thought it was very clear, very powerful, very nice. I think I enjoyed this song a lot more than the first one that I listened to, so thanks for insisting that I give them another shot. Definitely worth it. A lot heavier, a lot more experimental, which I enjoyed. So cool, good suggestion. Thank you so much. If you liked the video, make sure to like it. If you like my channel, make sure to subscribe. And of course, leave your suggestions in the comment section down below. That'll be it for me today, guys. I'm gonna be gone this weekend on a trip, but I will be back on Monday. So